Irene, Powell, and Teresa Vito are with us from the event that's coming up real soon in Eureka Springs. It's called the Fleur Delicious Weekend, and they're here to talk about that. I guess we're going to talk generally first, and then we're going to jump over and talk food, and that's what I want to do, is talk food.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you for being here.
Tell us a little bit of history of the Fleur Delicious. When did it start?
We started 3 years ago, so this is our third annual.
Oh, I guess you've been here for 3 years.
I have already,
Yeah, all
I
right,
know.
great. Now, where'd the idea come from?
I talked to Teresa 3 years ago about doing a waiters race in Eureka Springs, and from there, the first year was a 4-day event, last year was 6, and this year we're 7 days. So it'll be Fleur Delicious a month before we know it.
Exactly, exactly.
And what happens during that week?
This year, it's really grown regionally, and we wanted to bridge Bentonville and Berryville, and we're going to continue on throughout the state and try to make this a much larger event.
Right.
And we're going to invite people from all over to participate and partner with Eureka businesses. So we've got a chef coming in from Tuscan Trotter in Bentonville, Chef Rob Nelson. He's going to be doing a guest chef stint at the Writers Colony on Tuesday, July 9th.
Okay.
And then we also have this year, which is very exciting, Crystal Bridges is hosting a Fleur Delicious event. It's their WOW, which is called Wednesday Over Water. And they're going to have a French theme of wine, food, and some artwork coming in from the Louvre, since they were partnered with the Louvre
How
Museum in
nice.
Paris.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we're also bringing Margie Rollins over again
Yeah.
from Lemley.
Yeah.
Arkansas.
Wonderful. So what are some, you want to hit on some of the highlights now, or some of the schedule?
Sure, we can
or-
talk about that. First off, we're going to have, again, our trifold printed for everybody, and we'll have these in area B&Bs, hotels, restaurants, and also adult beverage institutions.
I like
you can
that.
go to, or you can see your favorite intoxicologist, and they'll have it for you as well. But it's going to be FleurDeliciousWeekend.com is the website, Fleur Delicious Weekend on Facebook, and we've got all the events posted. And basically, like we said, we start on Tuesday the 9th and go through Bastille Day, Sunday, July 14th. And it's a week long of events of food, wine, art, entertainment. There's music in Basin Park. And we're going to incorporate all the businesses in town. It's not just one theme, it's the entire town that pulls together and puts on this event.
Well, to be such a big event, you have to have everyone involved, it would seem like.
Yeah,
So,
and this year, I think we started planning in February, and by March, we had every event already planned. There were
Wow.
25 events this year within Fleur Delicious
Wow.
Weekend.
Eureka Springs
Yeah.
is well known for events. And how do you slide that event in with all the other ones that's going on?
When we first looked at the weekend 3 years ago, there was nothing on the calendar
Oh,
for
okay.
that
So you
particular
picked a-
weekend.
just a
So
hole in the
we've
event
filled
calendar.
a hole within the month of July, and like I said, we've grown this, and you know, everybody's now coming to us to participate.
Is this a
Great.
perfect time of the year to do this for you? I mean, would you
Well-
rather do it at another time or no?
It kind of also works out that it sort of falls around Bastille Day, which is kind of what we loosely base the whole thing on
Right.
with the waiters race and all that. So, you know, we do exactly what she said. We just slide it in.
Yeah.
That's kind of, you know, there's
Yeah.
so much going on in
Yeah.
Eureka all the time. You just,
Yeah.
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 But
Good deal.
A lot of these events are going to be inside or outside or just a mixture? for
Mostly
people to do?
inside, individual restaurants. The gallery stroll, of course, takes place outside, but you do go from gallery to gallery. We have outdoor entertainment in Basin Park on that Saturday. And this year, the CAPC, which is Eureka Springs Advertising and Promotions Commission, has put together a great lineup of musicians that are going to be cabaret acts, and also a group that is in the style of Django Reinhardt. We have a singer who's going to be doing some Edith Piaf songs. So you're going to get a real feel of old Paris in the park.
Oh, neat.
and we also have the outdoor farmers market, and we also have the waiters race, which of course is outdoors.
Yeah. And
Cool.
how long is the waiters race? I mean, do you have actual waiters
Yeah,
running
how
up
does
down
that
the-
work? How's that
Yeah,
work?
we do.
The main
We
street
do.
there?
We have them running down Spring Street
Yeah.
to Basin Park.
Do they
And
have to carry something and
They
not
carry a
spill it, right?
tray with water, and
Hopefully still have the water in it when they finish?
they have to have a certain amount.
Okay.
And it's fast.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
just get down there so fast. And
It's a downhill race.
one of our
Whether you're running or not, right?
Right.
one of our waiters, Ariel Walker, has won the first two.
Oh.
So
Oh.
she's going to retire this year,
Oh,
and she's
okay.
going to help me judge. So we're looking forward to having a new first
So-
place winner. But we do award first, second, and third place.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Now,
Okay.
now we're going to be featuring some food a little bit later and some of the dishes that are going to be available. How many restaurants are involved, and will you have certain select dishes just for this event? I think that's what we did last year. I think that there was some, like at the
There's
Vito's
probably, there's probably 5 to 8 restaurants that do special things just for the weekend. And usually it's in addition to the regular menu.
Right.
Like DeVito's will have a special, and then we'll also have wine flights, and we also have 4 new martinis or cocktails this year. So.
Is it an opportunity to bring in different drinks for this occasion? I mean, I think last year we talked about a certain drink that you made up just for this event, and
Yeah.
you don't have it any other
Right.
time.
Right. We made
Yeah.
4 new drinks this year, and we're bringing back one from the first year, one from the second year. And Ciroc is, again, our sponsor this
Okay.
year. So, yeah, and we're going to try one later.
Do you have fun? I mean, that's probably a silly question. Do you have fun preparing the drink? You know,
Research and development.
Yes, R&D.
My whole staff loves it. I'm like, guess what today is? When they come to work and they're like, oh, yay. Yeah,
I'm
we have a
sure
lot
that's
of fun
great.
with it, yeah.
Yeah.
But y'all put a lot into it, so and it pays off because
Yeah.
you get a lot of visitors coming in for this weekend, along with the locals.
Last year, DeVito's broke a record on this weekend, an all-time record
Wonderful,
of serving
yeah.
guests.
And
So,
one of our
yes.
retailers, Vintage Cargo, which is sort of a Euro marketplace, they've got home furnishings and goods. They did an event the first time last year, and they're repeating because they had record sales last year. So basically from 10 to 2 p.m., they have French coffee and pastries, and they have gifts for people with purchase. And you couldn't get in the store last year, and they really put on a good show there. So any business can participate. It's not just food and wine.
Right.
So we really wanted to be inclusive of all businesses in the city.
Now, it's probably important to make reservations for dinner, I would think, if you have a big crowd coming in.
Each restaurant probably has their own reservation
Uh-huh.
policy, but I would check if you are a larger group. Definitely
Okay.
check out
Yeah.
for reservations.
And you know, you may have to wait a little bit to get a table because
Have a
it's a busy
cocktail.
time.
Yeah,
we
we
have
have
a
cocktails.
cocktail.
I
So,
No waiting.
what more could you ask for?
Now, these events going on throughout the day, and it's from Tuesday to Sunday, is that right?
Tuesday through Sunday, July 9 through 14.
Right. What kind of nightlife is it? If somebody just wants to come and enjoy a nice meal, is there any after nightlife activities going on?
We have this year a group from Dallas. It's the Ruby Review Burlesque Girls that are coming
Okay.
in, and they're doing a 2-night stint at the Voulez-Vous Lounge
Okay.
on Friday and Saturday evening. So it's a world-class burlesque show. So that's going to be something that you can
Okay.
do. And there's also music in a couple of the either hotel lounges or bars around town.
Okay.
Is that something that's always going on other than the Fleur Delicious Weekend, like bands and
There's music
nightclubs and that kind of?
pretty much
Okay.
every night, every weekend.
So I'm just
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the visitor that may come in that may want to participate in some of that, but then they don't go to bed early and they want to maybe extend that out. So
Sure.
that is
Okay.
available. Okay.
Yes, and also the gallery stroll goes, I believe, until 9 p.m. on
On
Saturday.
Saturday.
So that's
Okay.
another nighttime thing you can do after dinner that's really nice.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a good overall view of what's
Wonderful.
going on. And we've got a bunch of pictures. I want you to talk about a
Okay.
little bit of this. We can just go through these. I don't even know what order they're in, but you sent these to me, and just kind of give us what's going on
That
with
was
this.
last year's Writers Colony Sips and Samplings, and we had a guest chef from Little Rock. This year, again, we talked about Rob Nelson from Tuscan Trotter will be cooking some food, and Margie Rollins from Raimondo. So that shows what we did last year at Writers Colony, which we're doing again on Tuesday, which is our kickoff, July 9th. And, people can come and sample and sip.
Okay. We have more photos?
Yeah, we do.
That's
there-
the guest chef from last year. That was Andre Poirot from Little Rock who came up. And again, it's a great opportunity for people to get to know a little bit of French influence. And Chef Rob actually did study in France. So he's going to be bringing some of that French knowledge that he has in his cooking techniques.
Okay.
That is from our bartender competition last year. And we have Judge's Choice as well as People's Choice. And we have some celebrity judges this year. Teresa wants to talk about those.
Yes, we have our Glazer rep, Huron, is going to be a judge. We have Zeke Taylor, who is a world-class Eureka artist.
Okay.
And we have Rhonda Crone coming over from Fayetteville, and she's a foodie over there and dabbles in all sorts of things. So.
I'm so sorry that you didn't have the hometown TV people come judge.
Oh no! We want you to also submit a cocktail this year. We want you to be in the
Oh,
contest.
I see. Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to come up
Good
with one.
call.
And then what do we
And
have
that
here?
was your winner, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was our winner. That was Judge's Choice last year. She's from the New Delhi Cafe, and even today, people come in and still ask for that drink a year later. That's
Really?
how
How
popular it was.
cool.
That's how good it was.
What's
Yeah.
what's the name of the drink?
Oh gosh, I can't remember it
Oh,
now
can't
because
remember,
after
okay.
too many of hers, I can't remember the name.
Okay.
That's from our farmers market, and also that's actually from Vintage Cargo. But farmers market's going to be doing cooking demonstration as well as some tastings out there, and they've got local music coming out to
Okay.
the farmers market on Thursday morning. That is our poster that, and Bob Norman is we call him our poster boy, but he created the image for us, and that is the old Flatiron building in the shape of a fleur de lis. And we've kept it year to year. We've gotten such great positive feedback on that
That's
image.
perfect.
Yeah, it really is.
And you see that right here in there.
That's the very
Poster.
first poster that he did. That is a special edition, and he does one every year. So he has his basic
Okay.
fleur de lis image, and then he stylizes it differently every year.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, we're going to take a break, and we're going to move to the other side of the studio here, and we're going to look at some, actually some refreshing drinks and also some food, and we'll meet Sandy and KJ.
Yes.
All right. Stay with us.
Thank you.
Thanks.